Let me tell you something no one will say out loud. You're never going to be perfect. Not your life, not your mind, not your body, not your path. And that's okay, because perfection is a lie that's been whispered into your ears since you were a kid. They told you to be flawless. They told you mistakes define you. They told you to hide your cracks. But what if your cracks were the very thing that made your light shine through? What if your scars were the map of your survival? What if your imperfection was the proof that you lived, really lived? You see, the world doesn't remember the ones who were perfect. It remembers the ones who were real. Think about it. Every great soul you've ever admired, they were broken somewhere. They failed. They fell. They were misunderstood. Michael Jordan, cut from his high school team. Einstein, called slow by his teachers. Edison failed 1,000 times before a single bulb glowed. Every flaw became the fire that forged their purpose. Every mistake was a message from life saying, keep going. You see, imperfection doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. It makes you authentic. And authenticity is the rarest kind of beauty left in this world. Let me tell you a story. There was once a sculptor who spent years working on a statue, a masterpiece meant to be perfect. Every inch carved with care, every line smoothed to perfection. But one night, an earthquake struck. The statue shattered into dozens of pieces. When the sculptor saw it, he broke down. All those years of work, gone. All that effort, destroyed. But then, something inside him whispered, not gone, not destroyed, just changed. He picked up the broken pieces, and instead of throwing them away, he started again. But this time, he didn't hide the cracks. He filled them with gold. He made the flaws part of the design. And when he was done, it wasn't just a statue anymore. It was a story of redemption, resilience, and rebirth. The world came from miles away to see it. They called it the golden wounds, because every line of gold was a reminder that broken doesn't mean finished. That's what life is, isn't it? We're all just statues cracked by time. But instead of filling our wounds with gold, we cover them with shame. We say, I'll try when I'm better. I'll start when I'm ready. I'll speak up when I'm confident. And we wait for the day we feel perfect. But that day never comes. Because perfection isn't the starting point. It's the excuse. The world doesn't reward the perfect. It rewards the brave, the ones who show up imperfectly again and again. Let me say it again. You don't have to be perfect to begin. You just have to begin. Your imperfection is not a weakness. It's your weapon. Every flaw tells a story. Every scar carries a lesson. Every failure shapes your foundation. If you were perfect, you'd never grow. If you never stumbled, you'd never learn to walk with strength. So stop hiding your humanness. Stop pretending to have it all together. The world doesn't connect to perfect people, it connects to real people. That pain you carry, someone else needs to hear it. That lesson you learned the hard way, someone else needs it to survive. Be the voice that says, I'm not perfect, but I'm still standing. When you wake up tomorrow, look in the mirror and don't ask, am I enough today? Ask,
Am I honest with myself today? Am I moving forward? Am I still fighting? Because progress is louder than perfection, effort is louder than excuses, and real is louder than fake. Don't let social media fool you. Nobody's life is perfect. Everyone's fighting silent battles you can't see. But those who rise, they rise because they embrace their imperfection. They don't chase perfection, they chase growth. Listen, you were never meant to be flawless. You were meant to be fearless. You were never meant to be spotless. You were meant to be strong. The cracks in your soul, that's where the light gets in. The scars on your heart, that's where your story begins. So don't hide what makes you human. Use it, build from it, rise through it. Because one day, when the world looks back, they won't remember how perfect you were. They'll remember how real you were. And that, my friend, is where greatness lives. This is Lifted Voices, where real stories, raw emotions, and unfiltered motivation light your soul on fire. If this spoke to your spirit, share it, comment what you felt, and let the world hear your roar. Because imperfection isn't your weakness, it's your power.